Hey there, hi there, Cancers, and welcome to your tea time. So, trust in yourself. Let Spirit guide you where you need to go, where you need to be. So, we have the star energy, we have the devil energy, and we have the temperance. Wow, okay. So, I'm just kind of sensing that, like, um, So, the star, the devil, temperance. Okay, so the star card. You have a lot of like love that you want to share, and a lot of hope that you want to share, and a lot of just generally in general just positive energy that you want to share. Unfortunately, the devil card in the middle tells me that people are not open to receiving love right now. People are not open to receiving hope right now. People are not open to receiving anything good right now. I feel like they're all stuck in this really just negative loop. And I don't know when that cycle is going to end. Probably never, honestly, to be honest, from what I've seen. I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. But nonetheless, regardless, temperance, okay? You have to just like push play on your life. You have to push forward on your life. You have certain goals and expectations that you've already made to yourself, that you've already prepared yourself for. The biggest message of all I'm getting is that you need to trust yourself and you need to release any negative energies, and you already know how beautiful you are. You know how wonderful you are. You know how amazing you are. So people are going to just look at you and see the devil. They're going to just look at you and see negativity for whatever reason, right? That's because they're just not spiritually like invested as you are in growth and learning and changing and loving. So themselves or one another. So have temperance, push play to your life, move forward with your life, go for your goals, go for the gold, go for your dreams. Now, if you're wondering why they see you in this devil energy, it's because of this death. Okay, it's because someone they know and love has died, and instead of being able to grieve like in a healthy way, or even just like in general, just like refuse, like, people don't necessarily want to grieve in the same way. People don't necessarily want to accept the reality they're in. They want to, you know do things a way that makes them survive, that makes them not think of death. um I don't think you're one of those people. I think you're the kind of person that really just wants to talk about it, really just wants to think about it, really just wants to figure it all out. Maybe there is nothing to figure out, but you still don't like to just ignore it. You still don't like to just not talk about it. You still don't know how to, like, you're still learning too. So, the Hanged Man and Justice. So, there is no real justification for why people die, especially people who don't deserve it. But you have to focus your energy on getting justice for the things that you can get justice for, and do so in a way that is representing of who you as a person are, with the star energy and the temperance energy representing who you are as someone who's loving and caring and nurturing, representing what you stand for and what you believe in, because you believe in justice for people who deserve it. You believe in good outcomes. You believe in peace and love and unity. And you do this because your heart compels you to do this, because that's where you feel like you're being led to go and do. So trust yourself in this. The Hangman shows me that whatever energies are trying to hang in there and just make it, like, that's all they're thinking about right now. They're not thinking about um anything other than just surviving another day. So if that's the case, then don't waste your energy or time trying to show them what you're doing or how you're doing things or how you're processing things, because you're so much more like enlightened, you're so much more like aware, that you're perceiving things so much differently than they are. And if you share that information with them and they're like, whoa, too much, I can't handle it, death, 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 then let them focus on that. But you need to move forward, okay? You need to keep driving forward. You need to keep that going forward, that energy of justice moving forward. Okay? Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Yes. So being away from people who have done nothing but like project, being away from them and separating yourself from them has given you time to gain more clarity on the situation. Fishing for comments. Yeah. So like, in other words, like, they are looking for their own answers and you're looking for your own answers, but the two are not aligning because they don't know where to look or they don't know how to look. You can see she's like talking to like a therapist, right? So you're looking at things in such an analytical way, like the therapist and the person talking to you. So I feel like you're the therapist trying to get them to talk, but they're not like opening up. They're really just like asking you to give them compliments, like asking them to give you comments on on like different things. Yeah, like a therapist isn't supposed to fix your problems for you. They're just supposed to give you like the tools you need, and then if you want to use those tools, then you can use those tools. So that's their choice though, right? Like that's totally up to them, right? So it's not always going to be the case for them, because they're not always going to want to use those tools. You can put the tools like right there in front of them and they still won't pick them up and use them. They'll expect you to do it for them. So that's why they're fishing for comments, and they always are like pretend like they're always like acting like they're so insecure. I'm not saying therapy is bad at all. No way. I think therapy is really good for the people who actually want to go through it and actually want to do it. Like, you have to be open yourself up to that. If you're not open to that, then how are you going to really fix yourself, right? So, and also I really like using tarot cards, right? And I also really do believe in getting mental help when you need it, health therapy and all that stuff, mental health therapy and all that stuff. But not everyone is open to that, and not everybody's going to take those tools that the therapist or tells them to, or not really tells them to, but like this is my advice. But if you take my advice and you use my suggestions, you might feel better, right? This is how I would say you would feel better, right? But like, that's not necessarily the case though, right? For everyone. So like, for instance, I don't know, I'm not a licensed therapist, so I really don't know exactly everything that they do or don't do, but I know that they're not going to like solve your problems for you. Like, they're going to try to help you, but they're not going to actually do the active work that needs to be done. So that's kind of what I'm getting, honestly, from all that. Now, as far as like the energies that are coming into play in the future, I would just suggest like the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, hopeless, imprisonment, paralyzing fear. Do not let that actually happen. Do not let yourself feel trapped. Do not let yourself feel hopeless. Do not let yourself feel imprisoned. Do not like get that paralyzing fear that you can't escape, because you can. Freedom, hopeful, empowered, healing, surrender. Yeah. So you can feel hope. You can feel freedom. You can feel empowered. You can surrender yourself to strength and accept strength and embrace it. The devil here, addiction, obsession, materialism, excessive powerlessness. So those might be all the reasons why someone might even just like go and get therapy, right? So if right, but like not necessarily, right? Because some people might not think they have these issues even though they do have these issues. So that's not your problem. Don't worry about it. Even if they're looking at you and painting this negative picture of you, don't let that stop you from being independent. Don't let that stop you from having your own revelations. Don't let that stop you from releasing and reclaiming power. Release those toxic energies that are actually trying to hold you. Those energies that are like calling you names, putting you down, painting bad pictures of you, though that is the toxicness. So release that toxicness, step away from that. Don't let that take over your life and in your world. And with the Justice card, I do see the sun here, that sun energy, happiness, success, vitality, joy, optimism, confidence. So I do see justice coming in for you. Even if you've been told that, like, oh, it's so unrealistic, you're never going to get anything, whatever, don't listen to that voice in your head. Don't listen to those people, because I actually do see infinite abundance coming in for you. I actually do see the Wheel of Fortune. I actually do see that here, Wheel of Fortune, and infinite abundance here. Okay, so resourcefulness, flexibility, balancing, adaptation. So I do see that, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do see good things coming in for you. So you just have to focus on the things that are going to be good for you, rather than focusing on the things that are going to be toxic and negative towards you, and paint bad pictures of you, and make you feel insecure and bad about yourself. Don't focus on that. Please don't. Page of Swords and the Fool and the Eight of Swords, or Knight of Swords. So stand your ground, protect what is rightfully yours, protect yourself. And for the Fool card, people are going to call you a fool if you think, especially when they're jealous, and especially when they're like so toxic towards you. They are going to be like, oh, I don't want her to have good fortune. I don't want her to do better than me. I don't want her to do good at all. I want her to be better than her. I want her to suffer. I want her to always feel like she can't change her own life and her own destiny, her own path. You've already done that. You've already done that, Cancers. You've changed your life and transformed yourself in so many different ways that it's begun to be apparent to everyone else that you will only use your resources and your energy for what you want to, rather than what they want you to. And that pisses them the hell off. And that's why they have to call you a fool, and they have to make fun of you, and they have to, say you're the devil and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Joke's on them, because they're actually, by doing that to you, they're actually being the toxic ones. So joke's on them. Page of Swords. So, you want that infinite abundance, you want that wealth, you want that prosperity in your life, then go get it. Go get it. Travel swiftly and lightly, and just an overall stance on the whole thing, and overall energy on the whole thing is good. Okay, I see good things happening. So you just have to stand your ground, and you just have to protect what's yours, and whatever messages that come in for you, keep them to yourself. Keep those messages for you, and only share them with the people that really truly appreciate them. Because if you get messages that you think everyone's gonna like, but then you find out, oh, well, this person thinks I'm a fool, this person thinks I'm the devil, this person's being toxic towards me, then don't share those messages with them. Don't share your energy with them. Don't waste your precious time on earth focusing on energies and people that don't share in the beauty and the love and the light that you work at so hard to create and embody every day. Okay? So that's what I have for you, my beautiful Cancers. Love and light always. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.